Hello, everyone. Welcome to Great Day Connecticut. I'm Kara Sundlin.
Hi, I'm Irene O'Connor.
So happy to be here. We're happy to have you. Yes.
Yes, indeed. It's all ladies this week, right?
We have a ladies show. We're taking over while the cat's away.
Yes.
The girls will play.
Yep. Scott's on vacation. Yep.
A little well-deserved break there, and he promised he would wear sunscreen and a rash guard.
Yeah.
Since he's been struggling with a little skin cancer.
If you wanted to know, yes, okay, yeah, we've got to make sure that you have sunscreen on, especially if you're going to, where did he go, Mexico,
He's
right?
on a cruise.
Okay,
He's,
somewhere.
I don't know.
Somewhere, something like that.
Yes. So where do you go for happiness? Well, Finland, once again, is the world's happiest country.
I know. It seems like something goes on there that makes people really happy, right?
There's a great documentary called Where to Invade Next, and Finland had the best schools, and one of the things they do is they have a shorter day and no homework.
Okay. Well, that would make my kids happy, I can tell you that.
But they literally have the best schools. They have the best scores.
Yes.
They don't do anything multiple choice.
Is that the country that has free health care?
Free health care.
Yes, okay, so that makes people happy.
Yeah, so they have a lot of social support systems. They have corruption rates that are low, huge generosity, and people live very happily in Finland.
Well, I mean, we've got to borrow something from them, right? Because I think the United States came in number 15, and Great Britain came in number 19,
I think. Yeah. So now the good thing is, okay, so Israel also moved up 5 spots to number 4. And people might think of Israel as a place, of course, the West Bank has a lot of conflict, but other places, good food, culture.
Yes.
But 15 isn't bad. We're still in the top 20. There are a lot of really the worst countries out there, Lebanon and Afghanistan.
For kind of the obvious reasons. But you know what? We'll hold on to 15.
Yeah, maybe.
And try to become happier somehow.
Let's go to Finland, where they've got free college and short days and no homework. Of course you're happy.
No homework. Woohoo!
All right, so Taylor Swift's Eras Tour has kicked off. I know that's a big deal in our house, hearing all about Taylor Swift performs around the country, how's she doing, the set list. Well, this incredible thing happened, because there are so many Swifties out there, right, who just love this. Well, one young woman actually got married. We can't show that to you. It's on the internet, but we don't own the picture. But they decided to get married at the Eras Tour.
That's incredible, right?
I don't know what her fiance thinks. Is he a Swiftie?
I guess he must be. He had to agree to it, right? Or maybe he didn't. I don't know.
I mean,
so the video of the nuptials, like you said, we don't have that. But Renee Hurtado and Max Bachmann used a break during the pop stars set to get married, wearing a white dress and veil and tuxedo, respectively, to exchange their vows.
And they shared a kiss, and the crowd went wild, and all started. I don't know exactly which song they got married to.
We don't know if there were any paper rings exchanged during the romantic moment. Yes, indeed. Well, I mean, it's fun. I mean, why not, right?
I mean, I guess you're going to remember it. We were just talking about earlier today on Great Day at 9A that the baby names are now being influenced by Taylor Swift. All the names in her songs are becoming popular baby names because Swifties are old enough to have kids.
It's a whole generation of Swifties.
Yeah.
So that's cool.
All right. So this is really cool. President Biden is hosting a star-studded White House ceremony to honor people in the arts. It's the biggest award you can get as an artist. And big names like Bruce Springsteen, Julia Louis-Dreyfus, Gladys Knight, Vera Wang, they're getting it. But also a local guy, Richard Blanco, who was the poet, you might remember, he gave the inaugural poem, he wrote it for Obama's inauguration, and he is from Connecticut, I believe, taught at CCSU. He's getting this award.
That's awesome. So this is the National Humanities Medal. For the first time on Monday, the honorees were actually the 2021 award winners because of COVID, of course. But they're back getting these awards out now. These are pretty incredible. I mean, it's really, what an honor.
And just, you know, I think it's nice that post-pandemic, they're saying it's really important to just show how important it is to appreciate art. Why? Because art makes us happy. We could be more like Finland.
I like the way you think. Be more like Finland. That's going to be my theme.
We're going to celebrate
week.
Art. Yes. If you're having a bad day, ask, how can I be more like Finland?
Absolutely. Well, you know, Gwyneth Paltrow is scheduled to stand trial. I don't know if you heard about this. Okay, so this is starting today. It's in a lawsuit filed by a retired optometrist who said that the actress turned lifestyle influencer violently crashed into him in 2016 while skiing in Utah at one of the most upscale ski resorts in the U.S.
Yeah, Deer Valley.
Yeah.
And he's 76, this guy, Terry Anderson. He said he was cruising down, and then she came down the slopes recklessly, collided with him, And he says as she and her entourage just kept going in Deer Valley. So she is going to stand trial for this. We're only hearing, you know, these are his accusations, but we'll, I guess, learn more in the trial.
Yeah, exactly. I mean, I didn't even hear, there wasn't a lot of, you know, news about that.
Yeah.
But here she's standing trial about that.
They're saying she was skiing out of control.
Right. So but another big change is coming to the popular TV show, of course, Dancing with the Stars. She's a former contestant, Julianne Huff.
Yes, I had the same. I had to say it a few times before. I don't know why I always want to say something different, but Julianne Huff is going to co-host this upcoming season, which is season 32. She's a two-time champion.
Right, yeah. So I remember her being on the show. She's been affiliated with the show for 17 years.
Yeah.
Okay, so she's going to be actually replacing somebody, Tyra Banks. She actually took over in 2020. Huff will be paired with Alfonso Ribeiro, who joined the show last year. So she says she's going to be honored to be rejoining the show. She's been on that show for a long time.
Yeah.
I just remember that from years ago.
And she's toured here at Mohegan Sun, I think with her brother. They've had dance shows and all this.
Okay.
And once upon a time, we did the local Dancing with the Stars.
Yes,
remember?
I remember that.
At the Connecticut home show. Yes.
I don't think I've danced since.
Oh
actually.
my gosh! You know what? It gives me a lot of appreciation. These are before kids, and I just remember the hours and hours of rehearsals to go to.
Hours
every day was like going to learn this dance.
Yes, every single day. It's hard work.
It is. So I give them a lot of credit. Yeah.
All right. So bear lovers rejoice. I just saw a bear yesterday in my neighborhood. The New Mexico Department of Game and Fish is hiring for professional bear huggers.
Oh my God.
Well, that's a cute bear. I mean,
well, I want to hug them if they're little like that.
If they're little. So if you're a big nature fan, don't stop to smell the flowers. Hurry up. You might want to apply for this job.
Oh, my gosh. I want that job. You get to hug wishes. All right. It's actually that of a conservation officer, but oh, my goodness. Look at the feet. The interactions with bears is one of the duties, and that you should enjoy long hikes, be willing to crawl into bear dens, and you're looking for what the agency calls the experience of a lifetime. I mean, that's incredible.
As long as they're not as big as the bear I saw yesterday, I'm fine.
Right. Those ones, you know, they're past the hugging phase. So.
And their little paws.
They're
so cute.
And if you want something just a little bit more house friendly, I will just put my plug in like I did yesterday. Dog Star Rescue is really looking for people to take in fosters.
You're doing foster care
for
a
puppy.
A puppy.
Yes. So they have some puppies. They have dogs. They've got a lot of dogs to adopt, and a lot of if you can't adopt, they really need fosters. So ours. She's very cute.
Aww.
She's very cute. She gives lots of kisses.
Aww.
Angelo and Serafina don't know what to make of her, but I don't think she's harmless.
You know what?
So.
Something tells me they're up high. If they're anything like our cat, Taco, he's up high, and our dog is on the ground.
Oh, yeah. They've learned. First they were hiding. Now they're up high, and they're like, you can't get me here.
I have my eye on you.
So then what do you think about glistening snow, blue skies, sunshine, perfect conditions?
I do like it. It's good times for skiing. But, of course, the weather conditions can change in an instant in some places. Yeah. You know, when an avalanche strikes, it's a race against the clock to find any people that may be trapped. So today, actually, mountain rescue dogs are taking part in a training exercise in a ski area in the French Alps.
Wow, look at all the snow they have.
Okay, so Stash, that's his name, a flat coat retriever, is waiting for the command to go search for pretend victims. This is amazing. I mean, dogs do so many amazing things. I mean, an avalanche, it's really, it can be super deadly. So look at this dog.
And they
know
my
how
to do it. That's awesome.
Yeah, so it's a lot of time to spend with him, to have him, you know, trained to do that kind of thing. What an awesome thing dogs are able to do.
Yeah, look at that. Oh my gosh, it must be really cold too. So they're, I guess, a good thing that doesn't bother them.
Yeah, exactly.
So it's the first day of spring. And that was yesterday, right? So first full day of spring.
First full day, yeah.
So if you're looking to travel this season, a lot of people are going out, and they're saying this new spring break 2023, which depending on which week is yours, it's the busiest travel season ever for the airline industry.
Incredible. All right, so can you still find travel deals out there? Well, the airline industry has been bracing for what they're calling the busiest time. But you know what? According to a new forecast from trade group Airlines for America, 10 major airlines, including Delta, Southwest, and JetBlue, are expected to carry a record number of passengers this year. So this is a really big test for the airline industry.
Expect more of what's become the usual delays. I mean, I think a lot of people are doing, it's sort of become non-negotiable, especially for a short flight for me. I would drive the connection versus connect, because all the lost bags and the missing connections.
Yes.
So we're fortunate that we have all these, new airlines too in Hartford that are going to lots of places. Like
we've got Spirit, right?
We've got Spirit, but we've got Breeze, and we've got Avello out of Tweed, and we've also got JetBlue.
My husband just took Breeze. He said it was a breeze.
He said it was a breeze? Okay, good. Yeah. I'm flying this weekend, so fingers crossed it's going to be okay. It's a quick in and out to Miami, so I'm hoping it'll be
That's
warm
fun.
when I get there and easy to not get stuck. So
exactly.
We'll see.
Hopefully it's a breeze.